Welcome back. I got this game because for some reason it caught my eye and the building looked fun. And I enjoy building in some games, even though I may not be the best at it. Sometimes I feel like I can make some fun stuff, like I've made some cool horde bases with my husband in 7 Days to Die, but I've never played a Sims-like game and never really built. I've never built in Sims. I've played that game for maybe 2 hours, I don't know, and mostly just played with the character creator in that one. But anyway, and this one this game looked pretty cool for someone who studied architecture in college, and I wanted to play with the building in this game. And since I recently played Strange Horticulture, and actually I just finally finished it, so I will try to put the final episodes out soon. But anyway, what I really wanted to do was make a crossover video. I really wanted to make the Horticulturist Plant Shop. And this is kind of how I envisioned it. I kind of envisioned it like an old, like an architecture or a Victorian style house. So I just kind of Googled what Victorian looked, and I saw how they had the little like alcove type, not alcove, but like the kind of curved but not curved shape. So that's what I did with the front, and how they have like front porches. So that's why I did the front like that. And then obviously, since it's a greenhouse, right? It's a plant shop. You want all those windows. And then I wanted the desk, because in Strange Horticulture you have all of your plants in front of the desk. You know, behind it, in the game it looks like it's across the desk from you. So I wanted all the windows back there. I wanted all the windows in the front. And then behind that would be the front desk, and the door, it's, you know, in the game it's on the right side, so the person enters. So I wanted the door over there. And then I realized as I was building, I'm like, well, you don't necessarily want all the plants in the front window. You want them behind the desk, right? You know, since you're a shop, you don't want them all out where all the customers can grab them. So I just kind of put them all on the side, and then put some of them in the front window and along the back. I just really wanted to fill the space with it's like every single plant I could grab from the menu. And there were a lot. There's actually quite a few plants. I mean, you know, there could always be more, of course, but I'm not one to complain when look how many plants I was able to get. I definitely was able to get a really fulfilling, or a plant shop that felt full. At least I feel like it did anyway. And so yeah, it's got like the wraparound porch. Oh yeah, so since there's no cats or animals in the game yet, I found a little black cat mug, so I put that on the desk to represent little Hellebore. And then I wanted to paint the walls a dark green, and I thought that wallpaper with the plants was like perfect for that space, and the dark floors. And then I thought it'd be kind of cool to have like a hidden entrance in the back, and I wanted to make so there could be a restroom behind the shop. And so I just put a bookshelf in the back and that would open up to the private area, and so you could have a little bathroom back there. And for some reason I was having trouble with the door. It wasn't clipping, or it wasn't clicking into place properly, so I decided to just kind of ignore that for now and come back to that later. And for the exterior, I wanted it to be Gothic feeling, so I needed like a dark grayish, blackish, greenish color. And then I went ahead and made the upstairs. I wanted our horticulturist to live upstairs, so I just replicated the whole base, or the whole first level, and I just copied the same pattern, the same layout as the first layer, as I wasn't really sure what else to do. And then as I was looking at Victorian Gothic style houses, I googled what they should look like, so I was playing around with the different kinds of windows. I knew I wanted like an arched window, but a lot of them felt too much. Didn't feel like they fit the greenhouse vibe, so I finally went with this frameless type one. And I noticed that like Victorian houses had the border, like trim, so I wanted to add the trim. And I just wanted to add lots and lots of windows. I feel like the trim and the windows really made it more Victorian Gothic. And so I was playing around with different ideas of window placement. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't know how to tell how tall my ceilings are. And I'm pretty sure I made them taller than normal. So that's why I had to have like 2 layers of windows, because it felt like the one wasn't enough. And I didn't really want the windows to go all the way around, because that just seemed like too much. But it felt nice to have it like wrap around the front. Then I tried to figure out the best placement of stairs to go up to the 3rd level, because I want her bedroom to be on the very top. But I could not figure out how to make an L-shaped stair. I couldn't, for some reason, make a landing, so I don't know if that's just not possible right now, if they're gonna have that later, or am I just missing something? So I just made the stair just like I don't know what you call it, crisscross type stair, so just immediately next to the other staircase. And then I knew that that front area where all the windows were was going to be like the living / sitting room. And so I thought the little alcove next to the stair would be a great kitchen. And then I realized I did not like my front porch just being straight and square. So I wanted to mimic the shape of the building and have it come out a little further. I felt like that matched a lot better with the house. So then after that, I started working on the upstairs, which would be her bedroom. And that's how I imagine it. The first floor is the shop. The second floor is the kitchen and living room. And then the 3rd floor would be her bedroom and bathroom. Like her master suite. And I was struggling with the layout. I couldn't figure out how exactly I wanted the bedroom and bathroom to lay out. So I went back to the kitchen because I had an idea, and I don't know if you've seen kitchen cabinets like in some farmhouse, how instead of actual cabinets they usually have like a table or something and then curtains to hide what's behind it. And I don't know, I just thought that was a better fit for this Victorian greenhouse versus just regular old cabinets. It took some finagling and getting used to the advanced rotation, and I kept accidentally deleting or placing them in weird spots. I don't know if that's a bug or a glitch, or if that's just because you're using the advanced tools and the curtains are actually supposed to go on the walls, not on a cabinet. But anyway, I got it figured out. And then I was like, well, she needs light in her kitchen, so I added some more windows. It's over there. And they had to be above the cabinets, so they couldn't go all the way to the floor, because that would just look silly. And that little like alcove behind the stairs, I felt like that could be a good little pantry. I was having a little bit of trouble getting things lined up back there though. So I just kind of threw some shelves back there and called it good for now. Except for they would like disappear when you hit the walls, so that was weird. So yeah, I just I made the little countertops with the curtains. I thought that looked pretty cool. I don't know if that's Victorian or not, but it felt more right than just cabinets. And then I was thinking, she wouldn't have like a standard range oven unit, so I thought we would put the wood burning fireplace in there, because I know on some of those ones you can cook on top of. I didn't really like having it next to the fridge, but that was really the only option. I didn't really want to put the fridge anywhere else, or the fireplace, so I think it works though. Then we needed a little dining area. Just trying to think of what could go there. Put a little rug underneath the dining table and chairs. And then I wanted to get her a little seating area. I know I used a lot of greens and browns and dark purples, but I mean, what other colors would you use for an occult plant shop, right? I feel like those are the best colors for that. We want it dark and moody, and so all of her furniture is going to be dark. Or for the most part. And I figured I would throw some more rugs in there and some candles for lighting. I love how you can I just love all the little things you can put down. Like a clock, a doily, or whatever you call that thing, like a tablecloth thing. Felt like that added to this old-timey look, and some candles. And then old globe. And a book, so she can sit at her little armchair and read a book. I wanted to put a painting in there But I didn't see that many options that looked like it would fit in this space. I wanted like just a giant painting right there, and the best one I thought was a black cat. We can pretend it's Hellebore. She just has a giant painting of her kitty cat on her wall. Then I was throwing some decorations in the kitchen. I was putting like the plates and silverware on the table, but then I decided less is more and just put some bread and fruit and a lone wine glass and a bottle of wine. She's kind of reclusive, so threw some more, decor in the kitchen. Just things I would think would fit into this more old-timey world. I didn't want, microwave, toaster oven, that kind of stuff. I just wanted like simple things. Somewhere kind of like rustic, just old-timey stuff. And now the paint. I couldn't decide. I made it all like green again with a green like wallpaper with the plants. Then I went upstairs and wanted to paint her bedroom that dark purple. And I was really struggling with how to lay out her bedroom and bath. This railing was not cooperating, so it took me several tries to get the railing to line up properly. And then I was struggling to figure out how I wanted her bedroom to lay out. Like, should the bathroom go in the front alcove, but then where does the bed go? But then if I put the bed over there, then where does the bathroom go? So it took me a little while to figure out how I wanted to lay that out. And it's, it's kind of funky, kind of wonky, but I don't know, it kind of works, I think. First, I just really like the tub in front of the big window. I know it's probably not even, this probably is not where you would have a bathtub, all the way on the 3rd floor, but of an old-timey house, that seems like a far, I don't know, I have no idea, but whatever, this is a fake world with magic and occults and, so it doesn't matter. It's just my interpretation, right? But yeah, I definitely had to use the clawfoot tub. That fits. And then I wanted the bathroom to look slightly different than the bedroom. And then we can't have carpet in there, so we changed the flooring, played around with some circular windows, but no, we just need to use the same windows we used the rest of the house. And then we wanted to get like the higher up, the clerestory, I'm not sure how to say that word. The windows that are higher up so you don't actually see the toilet, but it's okay for the bathtub, because the bathtub, that'd be a cool little view, wouldn't it? Well, from the bathtub. Looking out to the world. I don't know. And then, she needs her little armoires for her clothes. Maybe some more windows. a little bench to put her shoes on. Maybe some more paintings, some drawings of plants. And then, of course, I had to paint the stairwell. And I kind of felt like that the wallpaper on the second floor was a little too busy, so I just painted it solid green. And then I realized I hadn't finished painting the lower level. Oh, and we needed her plant book on that desk in her shop. Then I threw in some of the floating candles because I thought that was cool. Cool magical look. Added some railing to the porch. And didn't realize the stairs got all wonky, so I had to redo those. Change the decking. That door was bothering me, so I changed the door to a different door, and I think that one looks a lot better. And then I got to the roof. The roof, well, it's early access, and it clearly states that the roofs are still a work in progress, so plus I was trying to go for that Victorian Gothic, like the pointed roof look, and I had no idea how to do that, so I just played with like a bunch of different roof tiles, and I don't know, I made it work, but it's not perfect, but I still think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, it took me a little bit to figure this out and line things up. I wasn't liking how a lot of them were lining up, so I just kept trying different things. I almost wish I could just draw my own roof like you can the walls. But I mean, it turned out for the most part. I think it looks pretty Victorian, I think. It definitely looks Gothic. It definitely looks like it belongs in Undermere. At least I believe so. I think it's definitely feels like an occult plant shop. Horticulturist lives here. I don't know, what do you guys think? How do you think I did for my first time building in one of these kind of games? This is literally the first time I've tried to create something like this in a game. And I think, I mean, it may not be perfect. It may not be a perfectly Victorian house. It may be, I don't even know the dimensions, so I don't know if it's huge or tiny or what, but I thought it was pretty cool and pretty fun to build. There's lots of stuff. There could obviously be more. Like, I would love to have more off-grid type stuff, like I don't know, like even like a cooler instead of a fridge, or a toaster oven instead of just the other ovens. Yeah, I can't think of what else I felt like I was missing, but there's already so much in this game, honestly, so. And I had a lot of fun building it. I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I hope you enjoyed my rendition of the Horticulturist's home. Anyway, thank you for watching. Take care. Till next time.